These are persimmons. They are just about the last fruit to ripen around here. They have a two-stage ripening process, ripening and then bletting, and they're not really edible until they're fully bletted and look almost rotten. At that stage, they're very soft and sweet and very orange. Ooh. Here I have a wooden bowl full of completely ripened persimmons. Once I have gathered the persimmons, I'll separate out the twigs and woody calluses and any fruit that isn't all the way ripe, and put the ripe fruit into a metal colander. Next, I'm going to use a wooden spoon to just mash them and push them back and forth across these holes, and kind of will push them through the holes, push the fruit pulp through the holes, and leave the seeds behind. And that is kind of a process that takes a while. At the end of this process, I have the seeds which have been separated out, and this orange pureed fruit. So once I have the fruit pulp like this, one of the things that I like to do with it is to spread it out on a thin layer on some parchment paper, and then put that into the oven on its lowest setting for an hour or two to dry it out. When it's done, you can slice it into thin strips of persimmon jerky like what you see here. Also in this picture, I have some persimmon vinegar on the left, some persimmon cider on the right, and a small jar of persimmon butter, just like apple butter, but made from the persimmon pulp. I've also used it as a garnish on meat, like these venison backstrap medallions, or frozen it and then allowed it to thaw slightly and whipped it into a sorbet. Since it contains wild yeast, it can also be used as a starter for other fermentation projects, like this elderberry wine. If you're not sure what you want to do with it, you can always put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it and decide later.